Rob squared.
I was about to drink. I knew something was coming.
Yep. That little shimmy, you know.
I wasn't sure if we were back. I didn't know the people
We're back.
were.
This is the second of 3 we're doing tonight. We released on consecutive days.
Yeah.
It's like Hanukkah around here.
Yeah. It's the candles are over there.
Recently, our channel has been like Hanukkah. We've been just spitting out content, man.
Yeah, we're trying to be a little more efficient with our releases because we released our week 2 recap earlier today.
Yeah.
So we're trying to condense things down a little bit, make it more consumable for everyone.
Maybe not make an hour and 45-minute video.
No,
we can't contain ourselves, guys.
That's tough,
we get talking, and like next thing you know, it's been an hour and a half. And you know the jokes, the filler, it's all good shit though.
Yeah,
you know.
No, we're having fun. Hopefully you guys are too.
Yeah.
But we are trying to condense it down, be a little more precise, and a little more consumable with information. So
if you all subscribe and like, maybe we'll fucking do that, you assholes.
Yeah, leave a couple comments. Let us know.
Yeah, like us.
Don't you love us?
So this is a betting episode. We're gonna start a new segment right here. Yep. We're each choosing our 3 bets, our locks of the week.
Oh, let's come up. We have to have a better name than that.
Yeah, I was kidding. That's gay. That's whoa. Sorry, PC principal over my shoulder. Canceled. Yeah, sorry, it's lame.
We're gonna have to let you go, Rob.
This got fired. Yeah. Locks of the week's a segment. We'll find a funny one. I can't think of one right now.
Yeah,
I'm pretty tired. So anyway, we're gonna do a season-long competition. We're also betting against each other here.
Yeah. So the thing is, we're gonna pick our 3 favorite games, things we're actually betting, we're not just throwing numbers out.
We have to bet them. It's a rule.
Yeah. It's so we're doing 3 games, and the idea is every game positive. So let's say at the end of it would be we have 16 weeks left.
Yes.
So 3 times 16. Well, it's not even that. Let's call it
48.
Let's call it 45, just for even numbers. Let's say I win 30, which would probably be low. He wins 15 of the bets. That means I have a net positive 15. For every game positive either one of us are, it's $5.
Right.
So not only are we betting with Vegas or the books or DraftKings, whatever it is, it's a little friendly competition.
Yeah,
we're also doing a weekly DFS too. So
we'll get that going here. Yeah. So I'll start with my first bet.
Yep. So here we go.
It is Buffalo.
Ooh.
-3 against the Fins. That's the Dolphins.
It's at Miami, right?
It is at Miami. Yes. So Dolphins lost week 1. Fins won week 1.
Yep.
Fins shouldn't have won week 1.
Yep.
Buffalo should not have lost week 1.
I agree.
So, and just in general, Buffalo, as much as we shit on Josh Allen here, he's a good player.
Yeah.
They're a good team. They have championship pedigree right now. And Miami is still solid, but they're lucky to be 1-0.
Yeah.
I feel like it'd be very surprising to me if Miami wins, Buffalo loses. Buffalo's 0-2 and Miami's 2-0.
Yeah.
Make or break time.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
I agree.
So it sucks it's -3. What I did actually in my personal bet was I made the juice worse and I put Buffalo -2.5. I made it make -130.
Yeah. It's
like I got away 130 to win 100. But that just ensures me if they win by a field goal, I don't push.
Sure.
But either way, -3. I think they're winning by like 7 or 10.
Yeah,
maybe more.
Yeah.
I mean, I can see them running it up.
Me personally, I wouldn't have done that because I a lot of the times I'll avoid making a bet if the juice is bad.
Right.
Like I think
because you don't think it's gonna be a field goal.
I don't. Yeah. That and I don't think enough people. Just before we move on to I don't think enough people consider the impact of the juice. Like when you're -120, that might not seem much, but like
it's an extra 20%.
The thing is, like the reason it's -120 is because if you were to bet, like let's say Rob or I were a bookie, and you were going to bet with us, you bet $100 on Buffalo -3, and they win, you get the $100 back. However, if you had lost that bet with a bookie, in-person bookie, they would charge 10% on your loss. So you would owe $110 to win $100. But because the online casinos can't take the money after the fact, they charge you up front. So that's the 20% juice is you're losing 20% of your profit. To me, people, I don't think enough people take that into consideration. I really don't. Like 20% of your profit, that's substantial. It really is to me.
Yeah, I just like to guarantee. Like, I don't want to push it -3. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah, sure.
I don't think it's going to be a 3-point game.
I just want to make the point about the minus.
Yeah.
People say, what's minus 120? What's minus 110?
New bettors out there.
It's literally that's how much less money you're making on the money you're betting.
Mm-hmm. What do you got?
Knock yours out, and then we'll do mine.
No, let's go back and forth.
Well, I just here. I have to.
There you go. Well, no one cares about what you're writing.
Well, I just didn't want to take the time in the middle of the thing. I'll go with you right here too, because I have the same exact thing. I have Buffalo at Miami. To me, Buffalo. I'm surprised that Pittsburgh even scored a touchdown in that game. There was a play we talked about a little bit in our recap. Go look at the timestamps, but there was a play. Was it late second, early third?
The fourth down.
Yeah, you like they were going for it fourth and 4, fourth and 5 or whatever.
Like midfield.
Like on
up 10-0.
Like on the wrong side of the field. And to Simmons' point, I was like, this is so dumb. Why?
Yeah.
And at the time, I was riding high because it looked like Buffalo was going to blow them out, like because Pittsburgh can't score. Right. But that was all that Pittsburgh needed. That momentum flip. That was the play that changed the game, not the block punt, because that
sealed the game.
Buffalo was already backpedaling then.
Right.
So. Also, a big point that you made with this is I will obviously bet money that Buffalo is not going to go 0-2. Not in that division. Like that division, like right now, Miami is the cream of the crop in the division. They're leading the division by one game because they're the only team that won. Shouldn't have won last game. You said Buffalo shouldn't have lost last game. Yeah. I think this is a get-right, a tune-up game for Buffalo. Mm-hmm. I really do. So I'm going to jot that one down for me.
I already had most of the points. We agree on this one for sure. Like we talked about this before. We both like it was a Step Brothers moment where it's like John Stamos.
Yeah.
Good housekeeping.
Yeah.
Right? Like,
favorite magazine to masturbate to.
Favorite non-pornographic magazine, right? Yeah. And then you're like, do you want to do karate in the garage? I'm like, yep. Now you have no bags of chips anymore because we have fucking slice them with a samurai sword.
We still do have a bunch of room for activities though.
So much. All right, my next bet. Dallas Cowboys. What them Cowboys? Plus 3.5. They are at the Chargers.
Dallas.
Kind of all on the same themes. I feel like the Cowboys should have won last week. I feel like the Chargers probably should have lost last week to Washington. I just feel it's going to be a close game.
Yeah.
And I'm getting the hook. The hook means, it's not only are you getting 3, you're getting 3.5. So they can lose by a field goal. I can win the bet. I feel like the Cowboys, I also made a money line bet in the Cowboys, like plus 160 or whatever. I feel like they're going to win the game straight up, but for the sake of our contest, it's more likely they're going to, lose by 3 or win the game than they are just to win.
Oh, yeah. I think that hook is huge in something like that because they're two high-powered offenses.
Yeah. Last team with the ball wins kind of thing. And
normally, I would say that Dallas is the overrated in terms of the public perception. That the line skewed, but I think Justin Herbert is such a golden boy for the public and for the press that he can do no wrong right now. So I think that the number might be a little inflated on the other side, where Dallas had lost their first game. I think a year, obviously last year Dallas would have been favored probably with that, but I don't know that much has changed. I think that Dallas probably has a better offense still.
They definitely do.
I would say they have a better offense.
Chargers might have a better defense.
And you're getting points. So
now their kicker, Zerline looked a little rough last week.
Yeah. But
he had 10 days of recovery, a little back thing, right? He's still a pretty solid kicker. And so the Chargers just released their kicker, Bagley. You know who their kicker is now?
I think you're going to tell me.
I'm about to.
Yeah.
I never heard of him. I bet you haven't either. Tristan Vizcaino. Now that sounds like a Latin American baseball player.
Vizcaino.
Yeah. Tristan Vizcaino. Never heard of him.
I've heard the last name, but...
Yeah, in baseball. In baseball. Yeah. There's a lot of Vizcaínos. So...
yeah.
The nice thing is about having the hook is, like, they have a questionable kicker.
Yeah.
Right? Like, he's going to be feeling pressure. They always feel pressure, but this guy hasn't kicked before. Yeah. At least I've never heard of him. So, just another reason why I like Cowboys this week. It's not going to hurt them. You think this guy's going to come out and kick 55-yard field goals?
Yeah.
No. So I like it. I actually like the Cowboys to win, just so you know.
Just straight up?
But I'm going to take the hook because it's. I feel like they have a 55% chance to win the game. I feel like they have a 70% chance to cover.
Yeah.
Which, that's all we want, right? Never could say 90% because it's fucking football, dude.
Yeah.
You probably say that about your next bet. But.
Well, the next one, yeah, I guess we'll do that one then, huh?
Yep.
Actually, I don't know which one I'm more confident in.
They're both good.
We'll start with my boys, though, here. Arizona gets their home opener against the Minnesota Vikings. Arizona right now, so I thought this was going the opposite way.
I thought it was going to be at 6.
Yeah, it's -4. It started off at 4.5, like on Monday. Went up to 5, maybe 5. It may have touched 5.5. I don't think it did, but call it 5, and now it's down to 4. I'm not exactly sure why, but Minnesota last week lost the last-second overtime game.
The Bengals.
Were they at home or they're on the road? No, they're on the road because they're on the road back to back.
Yeah, it was at Bengals. So.
Yeah, so they lost the game, overtime game that went the whole distance, last-second field goal on the road. Right. And traveled to Arizona, who might be the most hyped team, maybe outside of the Saints.
Cross-country travel, too.
Just the most hyped team, home opener. Kyler Murray, the Cardinals part I don't really have to explain.
You got a Kyler Murray take for us? Or you're
he's pretty good.
Great take. It's so true.
He's pretty good.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're going to be a fixture on your betting this year until eventually the public catches up.
Yeah, right now there's still like... After I was concerned that the line would be closer to a touchdown.
You know what the public has caught up on? Kyler Murray's MVP odds.
Oh, yeah.
We both got it at 20-1.
Yeah. Yep.
I got Russ and I got Kyler
now
at 20-1.
Almost cut in half after 1 week.
And Russ is 13-1, right?
Yeah.
So both of those odds were
funny thing is Stafford 11-1.
The reason also about those guys, it's because Aaron Rodgers was up there.
Yeah.
And then he had a stinker of stinkers. They lost. So, he'll eventually... If anything, it's time to jump on the Aaron Rodgers train. If you were to bet him, his odds will never get any better.
Probably.
Right?
Yeah.
I mean, it probably went down from 8-1 to fucking 16-1. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, I didn't see. Because I don't know that I'd ever bet on anyone to win back-to-back MVP. So
No. The only other one I made was Patrick Mahomes at 5.5-1.
That one? Okay. But at 38, 39 years old, I don't expect back-to-back MVPs at that season, especially because...
He needs a haircut, too.
Yeah. But, I forgot my point.
Sorry.
What's your...
Kyler's amazing. Chandler Jones is looking good. AJ Green's going to pop this game, and he loves the Cardinals. All right, so my third bet here.
Yeah.
Tennessee Titans. This one might be controversial because they look like dog shit against your Cardinals last week. That was their home opener, by the way, too.
Yeah.
Which is crazy. You said that this is the Cardinals' home opener.
Yeah.
Last week seemed like the Cardinals' home opener.
Yeah.
Because that crowd was dead. If anything, it felt like it was in favor of the Cardinals.
See, there was some loud cheers.
Crazy.
Yeah.
So,
I
I didn't even realize who was at home there. Right now, the Titans are +6 at Seahawks. Now, I prefer this line to be +7.5, obviously. But the Titans are too good of a team to be getting 7.5 points against anybody,
What was it, 6?
Yes. No, 6. Just 6. There's a chance they lose by a touchdown and lose the bet. I feel like they have a bounce-back game where I see it a 50-50 split on who wins the game. Mm-hmm. I mean, I'm not going to write the Titans off after 1 week. Derrick Henry's still there.
Yeah.
I'm not sold on the Seahawks defense.
Yeah.
I like Russ. I love DK. It's hard to bet against DK.
This is something we've talked about before, and the fact that you're getting Tennessee +6.
Crazy.
That's real nice. And that might be something you want to look at. Would you expect that line as it gets closer to game day to go up or down?
Well, it's going to probably be 4.5.
Oh, so you think it's going to go the opposite way? Mm-hmm. So you're saying get it now?
And yes, unless people are just going to say Tennessee's trash, which they look like trash.
That was my thinking, is that Seattle looks so good. You have one of the top 4 MVP candidates in the league.
But Seattle also played the Colts, and they're not playing the Colts.
Mm-hmm.
They're not playing an injured Carson Wentz with no receivers. Like, they're playing fucking Ryan Tannehill. I'm not saying Tannehill's good. He's better than Wentz, and Derrick Henry's on that team, and Julio Jones on that team, A.J. Brown's on that team. Mm-hmm. They're hungry. They're fucking pissed. I'm sure they're embarrassed, dude.
I get it.
Mike Vrabel is not one to get embarrassed 2 weeks in a row. I can promise you that, dude.
Yeah.
If they don't win this game, I'm sure he's gonna get himself fucking like neutered, dude.
He's
Like,
gonna get an extra dick because he's gonna have to incentivize cutting off his dick to win the first game.
right? He's like,
Yeah.
now I want to cut off 2 dicks.
Well,
Like,
I'll cut off the surgically applied one if we can just win our first game.
right.
And then the Super Bowl, then the real one goes off.
Yep, man knows how to motivate.
Yeah.
I don't know how motivational that is, but
I like that one though. I think.
Yeah, I'm taking road, like not dogs actually. Road, well, it would be road dogs.
You got one road dog in Buffalo.
Yeah,
And then you got Dallas and you got Tennessee.
I just like those teams to bounce back.
And
the thing is, the nice thing about these bets is they don't even have to win. They can lose by a field goal.
Yeah.
You know, heartbreaking fashion. We got
last one here for me. It's a team that I was big on last week that I felt disappointed pretty dramatically, especially in the last seconds there. And Buffalo was the same with me. I felt like that game was theirs to win. Same with this team. The Patriots at the Jets, another divisional game. Patriots are minus 5.5. There was a stat. I don't know the exact stat. In terms of it was a stat about the Patriots offense. The one that I can remember is that they had averaged over 9 plays per drive, which was number 1 in the NFL week 1.
it's like 4 first
And
downs.
they only scored 17 points or whatever.
16
points.
16,
Yeah. 16 points. So to me, that shows that maybe they just ran into a buzzsaw. Miami was excited. They're coming in. That may have been their Super Bowl, beating the Patriots.
Mm-hmm.
You know, their
A lot
first
of bad memories from those 2 franchises.
first in the division. Yeah. So now, couple things. I don't, just like the Bills, I don't see the Patriots going 0-2.
No.
I don't see the Bills going 0-2.
Mm-hmm.
They're playing, to me, both teams are playing, focus on the path. Patriots are playing the worst team in the NFC East now.
Probably the worst team in football. One of them.
Maybe.
Maybe.
They did not look good at all last week.
Mm-mm.
They just lost an offensive lineman.
Mikael Becton, their number.
They're getting Crowder
20th
back.
overall pick.
That means nothing to me.
Nope.
You're spotting less than a touchdown for one of the better defenses and apparently the most efficient offense in the league against one of the worst teams in the league. So that's
Yeah.
I mean, it's pretty
The
straightforward.
Jets might have the ball for 22 minutes in this game.
if
you know
they're
what I'm saying?
if they're lucky, yeah.
So I don't know how they're going to score. They're not really a big play team.
They'll have to run the clock down every 3 and out, and then
Right.
they'll just to get to that. Yeah. The time
Taking
of
knees and
possession.
shit.
Yeah.
I don't want an incomplete pass. I need
Yeah,
that 22 minutes.
Yeah.
All right, so Rob Squared, those are our bets.
Well, let's recap real quick.
Recap.
Dimmer has Buffalo minus 3 at Miami. He has Dallas plus 3.5 at the Chargers. He has Tennessee plus 6 at Seattle. So he's taking some road dogs and then one road favorite divisional game. I also have Buffalo, the road favorite in division against Miami, minus 3. I have Minnesota at Arizona. Arizona's minus 4. And I have the Patriots on the road, minus 5.5 against the Jets.
Nice.
A lot of I want chalk, and you're looking for some teams that potentially upsets, or at least very least keep it close.
I think they're going to, one of those 2 teams are going to win the game outright.
Yeah. Can I give 2 bonuses real quick?
Go.
2 bonuses that these are what I would consider sprinkle bets, because these are underdogs on the road. I believe both of them are. Yes, they both are. As of the last time I looked, the Cincinnati Bengals were plus 3 at Chicago, I
With
believe.
the 2 now.
Okay, so it's down to 2.
Yeah, they're getting 2.
So, see, I saw it go up to 4
Really?
and then drop down to 3, and now it's okay. So,
You like the Bengals there?
and apparently a lot of people do, because if it dropped from 3 to 2, that's heavy. That's not small bets. Those aren't small bets. Those are big money bets that are going on the
Right,
Bengals.
yes.
So regardless, my bonus 2 picks, underdogs, sprinkle bets. If you're betting $20 on each of these games, do 5 or 10 on these because you're getting odds and you're betting straight up. You're not taking the points on these. Bengals money line. Hopefully it goes back up a little bit, 3 or 4, and you can get 1.5 to
130.
Yeah, so if you can get to 1.5 odds on it, I think that's a good bet. And then it would be the Raiders. The Raiders at Pittsburgh. They're getting 5.5. You can get them.
Pittsburgh.
You can get them plus almost 2.5,
Yeah.
2.25 maybe.
Yeah.
Whatever it may be. Yeah, to me, Pittsburgh. I feel like I had made the right call with Buffalo and Pittsburgh last week. I made the right call on the Raiders on Monday night. So I'm just going to kind of stick to my guns here. That's why I'm going heavy Buffalo, heavy Arizona, heavy Patriots, because I feel like I was on the right track. And this is the opportunity for me to see kind of where my line, how I line up with reality right now. So
I'll give you 2 sprinkles.
Oh yeah,
Player props.
Yeah, let's do it. Oh, I like
this one's great.
Yeah.
Zeke rushing plus receiving yards, 78.5. I just like that a lot. If he's either going to get the 78 yards rushing, if they are losing, he's going to get the receptions.
I do like that. Yeah.
Bounce back game. He played 84% of the snaps. If he beats that, he might get 150. He loses it, he might get only 68. But it's going to be one of those. The other one, this is kind of a weird one. It's Marquez Callaway, 43.5 receiving yards.
After that dud.
Yeah, played 84% of the snaps. Again, that number, 83.
Jameis is going to throw more than 20 times.
Yep.
He's not going to throw a 25% touchdown rate.
Yeah.
I don't know that that's sustainable. So I think they might have to get a few more yards before they score. And even if what's-his-nuts gets Kamara gets the touchdowns, I think Callaway's going to get some.
I also bet over 31.5 Jameis Winston passing attempts.
31 and a half.
Yeah.
They went to. Wow.
Attempts.
Wow.
You know what I mean? And this is one you'll really like. I just put 20 cents on it.
Mm-hmm.
It's Pittsburgh Steelers lowest scoring team on Sunday.
Oh.
It's plus 5,000.
Oh.
So 50 to 1. You know what I mean? 50 to 1. They're playing the Raiders. The Raiders defense looked pretty good for the most part. Like their pass rush looked good. I put 20 cents to win 10-20.
Can I give you $5 to put on that?
Well, I don't have any money in my account because I put all the bets on these.
Okay.
Well, I have literally 42 bets going on right now with player props.
No,
yeah.
I'm not judging. That's something I want to put like $5 or $10. Dude,
that's pretty good odds.
50 to 1?
Yeah.
How many points did they score last week?
Well, the problem is the Jets are playing the fucking...
offensively, how many points did the
13?
Yeah, the Jets scored 14.
Right. I'm saying the Jets are playing the Patriots. All right, Rob Squared. We'll be back in a minute.